I'd say he's selfless, he's a fighter, and he's definitely entertaining.
Cheesy, caring and honest.
He's witty, he's caring, and he's dedicated to everything he does.
He's just like a really kind-hearted guy, never puts himself before anybody else.
He's committed, passionate. He's definitely a soldier. My relationship with Chandos, he is one of our elected student officers, and that's a part-time role, so he studies full-time and does that voluntarily. He's responsible for empowering students to engage in volunteering activities, to organise, connect with the community.
Someone like Chandos is an inspiring, courageous, and slightly different sort of individual.
Hi guys, so Shandy here. My whole life I felt like my disability is the thing controlling everything I do.
And then I started thinking that was a load of nonsense and I should stop listening to the negative and start listening to the positive.
It hasn't been till this year, this second, that I've started to understand me, understand that I'm not defined by my condition, rather the people I have in my life.
I can sit here for a year and do these videos and share my story of disability, but it doesn't come anywhere close to what you guys at home are suffering with and living with day in, day out.
I think that the sorts of things that Chandos is trying to do, the blogs and things that he's creating, are absolutely invaluable for people just like himself, using your sort of language, talking about all your fears, your worries. So if you can access any blogs or YouTube sort of material designed by somebody like Chandos, it helps you know how to deal with your own loved one.
The idea of #IFightFor came about from like the need to try and help people and make them feel that they're not part of like a really small object in like the world. They're actually like really important and they do have their own voice. So it's kind of like a platform to help engage with both society and like young people and try and bridge the gap between the stereotypes and views that some people have about them.
I Fight For is something that Shandy was already kind of involved in before he came to university and was passionate about kind of social impact. So the plan for the future of I Fight For is getting it registered as a community interest company. And the intention of that is that we can approach local charities, local organisations, for example, brain tumour charity.
So at the moment I work for the brain tumour charity as an ambassador and they've got I think 15 of us and they've all got different impairments and different conditions as a result of having a brain tumour. I think by doing those video diaries and the video like blogs and stuff, I think it means I can communicate how I really feel, because sometimes I feel quite anxious to tell people how I really feel in person because there's kind of like a stigma and stuff to having a disability and people automatically think and make assumptions of what I can and can't do and who I am as an individual. Having had a brain tumour and the effects it has on life, I think I'm now through that. Like I don't see myself as having had a brain tumour or cancer or whatever you want to call it, just because I don't think it's part of my life, but it's only a small part, it's not the whole thing. My name is Chandos Green, I'm 19 and I've got a pilocytic astrocytoma, which is a form of brain tumour.